Active, sustainable reinvention of our world. One Community Weekly Progress Update, number 487.
One Community is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. We are creating open source and free shared blueprints and resources, tools and tutorials, and do-it-yourself instructions for highest good living. Creating solution models that create additional solution creating models in the service of all life on this planet.
My name is Jay Sable, and I am the Executive Director of the One Community 501c3 nonprofit organization. One Community is bringing together people with the consciousness and the desire for the highest good of all life on this planet to build sustainable and self-replicating teacher demonstration hubs as a pathway to global sustainability. This is our July 24th, 2022 edition of our weekly progress update, and today's topic is active, sustainable reinvention of our world. And that is a mouthful, and so I really want to go into details about what we mean when we say active, sustainable reinvention of our world. Well, the first thing to understand is that the foundations of active, sustainable reinvention of our world are everything that you see happening in the background of this video. This is what we are designing as open source tools, tutorials, resources, and do-it-yourself instructions for all aspects of highest good living, as demonstrated by teacher demonstration hubs designed to create additional teacher demonstration hubs to teach other people how to live sustainably as well. And so we're creating all the open source tools, tutorials, and resources and do-it-yourself instructions for all the foundations of sustainability. And we've defined and divided those foundations into two different categories. So there's the physical foundations of sustainability, and there's the emotional foundations of sustainability. And if we address both of these, we can reinvent our world as a sustainable one. We can create a sustainable civilization. And our path to doing that, to making that actually happen, is by making it easy enough, affordable enough, and demonstrating the lifestyle and the experience of living this way as attractive enough so that the idea will spread on its own. So with that in mind, the physical foundations of sustainability are what we're all aware of. They're food, energy, and housing. And the emotional foundations of sustainability are what we've identified as highest good approaches to fulfilled living, highest good approaches to education, highest good approaches to economics, and true earth stewardship. And by putting all these things together, we're creating a reinvention of sustainability that mixes the physical with the emotional to create that better way of living that we're describing. And so when we talk about active, sustainable reinvention of our world, it's about showing people that there is a better way to live. It's about showing people that the everyone for themselves paradigm is ridiculously inefficient, it's not sustainable, and that the collaborative and cooperative approach can provide a better way of living, it can reduce the cost and expense of living, and ultimately just improve our lives. And so our active, sustainable reinvention of our world is taking all these components, the physical foundations, the emotional foundations, combining them together and building teacher demonstration hubs around the world to work as a global cooperative and a global collaborative to constantly evolve and improve and expand the global suite of open source and sustainable foundations for what we call highest good living, sustainable living, a better way of living, so that people can have access to this and so that people can choose to live this way as well. And demonstrating through cooperation and collaboration how much time and energy we can save, the ridiculous amount of inefficient and ineffective jobs that can be eliminated and replaced with things that are more rewarding and enjoyable for people. It's about creating an environment where the greatest commodity is the environment itself, and that the more enjoyable our life is, the more fun that we're having, the more amazing, the more beautiful, the more artistic the environment is that we're creating, the more we share that environment, and this is our open source foundation for ecotourism, the more the environment will thrive. So the more we open source and free share and give away, the more the environment will thrive. The more fun we're having, the more enjoyable, the more amazing, the more beautiful the environment we create is, the more the environment will thrive. And it's about creating an open source template for replicating that. This idea has the potential to change the world if we can make it easy enough, affordable enough, and attractive enough to spread its own. And so that is why we're open sourcing and free sharing all the foundations to accomplish exactly that. And so active, sustainable reinvention of our world is about changing the paradigm to one of cooperation and collaboration, helping each other, working together to make our lives better, and creating the open source foundations to make that easy and accessible for everybody. And so everything you see in the background of this video is our foundations for that. It's us creating that. It's open sourcing and free sharing everything that you see, so anybody anywhere will be able to have access to that information, and they'll know exactly how much it will cost to create this, exactly how much labor and energy it will take to do that, and that they'll have a foundation, an organization, a group developed and designed specifically to help support the improvements and the evolution and the growth and the spreading of this model, so that anyone and everyone who wants access can. And if you run the numbers on something like this, if we can create this, and we can indeed make it easy enough, affordable enough, and attractive enough to spread on its own, we have the ability to involve every single person who wants to be involved, the entire human population, within 30 years if we can make it self-replicating. If you just imagine 50 people coming together, and one community is designed to grow to several thousand people, a couple thousand people as permanent residents, and hundreds of thousands of people visiting annually. If we take just 50 people, though, and you take 50 people, and those 50 people start one community, we start one community, and that model replicates itself within the first year to stimulate and inspire 2 additional communities to begin. So now these 3 communities working together inspire 4 communities the next year, and those 4 inspire another 8 the next year after that, and then 16 and 32. If that doubling process were to continue for 30 years, the entire human population would be involved. Now, is it really going to happen that way? No, of course not. But it also doesn't need to involve the entire human population to achieve our goal of active, sustainable reinvention of our world. Like, if we can just reach the tipping point of participation so that we are positively impacting everyone's lives on this planet, so we can reach that point of achieving a sustainable civilization by just involving enough people. And enough people is what, 10%? Maybe 12%? Maybe even less than that? Could positively impact the world permanently. We can achieve a sustainable civilization within our lifetime, and every single person that wants to participate and be involved in something like this and live a lifestyle like this can. And so this is what One Community is doing. We're a 100% volunteer organization. We're a non-governmental organization. We're a nonprofit organization, and we're creating this because we want to live this way. We're open sourcing and free sharing because we want to share it. We want to make it accessible to anybody else who wants to live this way. And we are dedicated to doing this because we know that we have the potential to create the world that we want within our lifetime. And we can't think of any higher calling or purpose than that. And so you're invited to participate. Anybody who wants to participate in something like this, there's a variety of different ways to help. Check out our helping page if you'd like to do that. If you'd like to see the tens of thousands of hours of work that's gone into this project, developing it, designing all the open source tools and resources, visit our website. If you'd like to help us out in the easiest way possible, like and subscribe, ring that bell so you get a weekly dose of positivity in your inbox. And if you'd like to see what each of our volunteers have done in the last week, visit our weekly progress update blog and check out all the things that we're doing and all the things that we're working on right now. This is how One Community is creating world change. Everybody is invited to participate. Of course, if you'd like to support us with donations, that of course helps as well. And this is how we're working towards active, sustainable reinvention of our world. Everybody's invited to participate. And until next week, we will, of course, keep on keeping up. Thanks for following our progress.
The One Community approach to highest good housing is eco-artistic home building that is affordable, sustainable, do-it-yourself duplicable, resource and space efficient, and consists of 7 different sustainably constructed village models. One Community is also creating an open-source duplicable city center. It is designed to be LEED Platinum certified, provide 12 guest rooms, dining for over 150 people, and laundry and recreation space for over 300 people, all while saving money, time, space, and resources. One Community's approach to highest good food is duplicable almost anywhere, scalable for different needs, more biodiverse and nutritious, part of forwarding a global open-source botanical garden collaborative, and includes 9 different free, shared, and duplicable growing environments.
The next component is highest good education. This component is complete and pretty much ready to launch once we're on the property.
One Community's approach to highest good education is designed for all age groups, adaptable to any schooling environment, inspiring and fun for all participants, includes national standards, all subjects, lesson plans, teaching strategies, learning strategies and tools, classroom design, and more. The One Community approach to highest good society is globally focused, individually enriching, cooperative and collaborative, includes a highest good network and application, 4 different economic models, and combines fulfilled living and true earth stewardship for the benefit of all people and all life on this planet.